archery. Recurve.
This is the place.
So it's a hazmat station, but it also houses the traditional engine, which is obviously what most of the people come to see.
Yeah. It's nice.
They funded us with a hazmat truck, and so that's where we get the. We've got a truck just like this one, but it's blue and white.
So might be a little crowded here, but kind of jump up.
This little step is nice.
It comes out once we hit the parking brake. It'll come out to make it a little easier to access.
Yeah.
But basically, this is where we house a lot of our. Not a lot, not all of it, but some of the monitors
stuff
that we use.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff is outdated to a point to where I'm not even 100% sure that it's not actually used. But the main things we have back here are our monitors for different chemicals, CO.
Get in there too and learn. Can we get about your thing?
These are for chlorine, ammonia,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
just different incidents that we run into that we may need something to monitor the air.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like a little
Kind of like a command center, basically.
command center.
I heard plans that there's going to be a new hazmat truck coming pretty soon.
Well, that plan has been in the making for a long time, and
Yeah.
somehow the date keeps coming and going, but they keep telling us that it's going to happen at some point. So we just kind of keep the faith.
They just placed an order for like 8 new trucks. Like I think it was like 6 engines and 2 ladders.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, one of those engines will be for that one. But you just never know.
You never know. Hopefully, they can squeeze a hazmat truck in there at some point,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
So they have weather station capabilities.
Got a good view of
Steven, you might
up
tell
front.
a little bit about the hazmat ID and how we can
Oh yeah.
remote
So
feed that to here.
we'll go back here and check that out. But we do have a hazmat ID where we can actually use it on scene or downstream where the command center is away. We have a little distance to cover, and we have a way to actually send all the information that we have on the hazmat ID back
Okay.
to the computer. And so we'll take a look and see.
Center here can see what that hazmat ID is seeing.
This is just more of our equipment that we have.
Nice big compartments.
Oh,
Lots of space.
yeah. So it
Mobile office.
has hazmat ID. So we have unknown substance. When we have something that's unknown, we'll grab the substance, put it in here, and it'll kind of give us a readout on what it is. And that information that we find out here, we can send back to the computer on the truck, and then they can start all the research and kind of figuring out what we're going to end up doing as a plan of attack, so to speak. So
Nice. So what kinds of calls do you guys typically run as on the hazmat? Like what's the most common thing?
well, the most common thing is natural gas leaks.
Thought
When
so.
crews are digging or they hit a gas line,
Yeah.
that's probably what we run on more than anything else.
And how busy is like the hazmat team? Do you guys run pretty often, or are hazmat calls kind of rare?
Well, gas calls are pretty common, but overall, in comparison to like the other, like the engine,
Yeah.
we're not as busy as them.
Okay then.
We would be considered a slower
Company?
company
Yeah.
overall. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. On scene time's a lot longer though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the other part. So we have fewer calls, but we're there a lot longer.
Okay. And one thing I've wondered is why this hazmat is the red over white instead of like the red over red, like the engine or whatever.
It's just a matter of
Yeah.
what beam they wanted to go with. It
Yeah.
didn't have any function as far as picking it.
Yeah, is that just kind of just a hazmat scheme? Because I've seen pictures of like hazmat trucks before this, and they also had the red and white.
Well, see, like Hazmat 2, it's pretty much, it's all red, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what the actual reasoning was, but it's kind of what we ended up with.
Nice.
A long time ago.
The size of y'all's air bottles, too.
Oh gosh, are they like huge?
We pull out one of these.
They are quite a bit bigger than
Either one.
Wow,
so.
those are huge. How long do those last?
This is our standard bottle right here.
Okay.
Right.
Scott packs?
That one's a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah,
considered a 30-minute bottle.
I could see the difference.
It's holding an hour bottle.
Okay, nice. So lasts twice as longer.
Supposed to.
Supposed to.
Well, it depends on how much work you're
Yeah.
Right. These are supposed to be 40, but they don't last.
Yeah.
They're more like
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can. That's a really obvious difference.
yeah.
It is, especially when you're wearing it.
Big.
You could probably, I mean, the amount of work and to the level of like what you're going to be doing, you're not going to be moving fast, you know, doing a lot of aggressive overhaul and stuff. So you could probably, I don't know, have you ever tested one of these? Can you get an hour out of this thing?
I can't say that I've been in one for that long, a full hour, but yeah, they usually don't actually last as long as.
Right.
And typically, if they're wearing one of these, they could likely be wearing a
Level A
suit,
hazmat suit.
Okay.
which is a fully encapsulated.
Like yeah, one of those like orange suits and like yeah.
We've got orange, green, or blue, and you would put on.
This
You
would all
would put
go
on the
inside.
harness. Yep.
Is the orange, green, and blue like color coding, or is that just
The different.
like
What do we have
different
to-
like the different colors of hazmat suits? Is that like just for a reason, or
No,
just
that's
just
you might get orange, you might get green. It just depends on what.
okay?
Yeah.
Probably the
It just needs to be
manufacturer.
something distinctive, basically, or
Well, the degree of protection that it offers, depending on how the suit's designed, and you know, it's going to offer different level of protection.
Okay.
Colors, I don't know. I mean, it might be a manufacturing
thing.
preference, however they're ordered, whoever they ordered them from, but they offer, you know, each level. If it's a level A suit, it's going to, whether it's from this manufacturer or it's this color or not, it's going to offer the same level of protection.
Okay.
So, good question though.
I try to ask the good ones. What do you think, Owen?
It's a lot heavier than normal.
Yeah. Look at them. Look at them messing around up there in the engine. They're so attached to the engine. Dude, I'm a truckie for life, okay? I'm a ladder guy.
You're a ladder top guy.
Yep. That's their computer. That's their
You can play Roblox on there.
that's how they communicate with dispatch and oh, hold down this button, that's the starter. And there's a button over there that says emergency master, that's your lights.
So see all those switches up there? The top left one is the master.
That's your lights. There you go. Owen. Yeah. Then to turn it off, you just turn those two switches back again.
First, we'll turn our lights off. We got those, okay?
Yep.
And those are on a sequencer, so that means they'll shut off on their own one at a time. So then, this ignition, this is like the keys. So you turn it off. You can turn that off first, and the other one turns the batteries off.
There you go. Dude, you know how to
This
do
right here switches it from driving on a road
And the
to
pump.
putting it in pump.
it. And siren pedals.
Yeah. So
That's what I like it. So are we gonna hit the lights right out of the station? Okay, cool. She rides well for an 02. Yeah, I kind of do. Yeah, 20. Yeah, the guys at 21 were talking about that. Yeah, they had to get their gearbox rebuilt on their normal one. Yeah, well, yeah, I talked to a guy on C Platoon like earlier this year. I can't remember. But yeah, and they just got their normal truck back today, actually. I peeked into the bay and I saw it. I'm like, hey, 21 got their front line back. Yeah, right. Just giving the kids, just making the kids' weekends. What do you think, guys? Is that fun? What do you think, guys? Is that fun?
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
There you go. Cameras and all that cool stuff.
I bet when they start making like fancy new fire trucks, they're gonna be crazy.
They just ordered 8 new trucks actually, and there's plans to get a new hazmat truck. It's probably going to replace that one because it's
Yeah, that one's old.
yeah. That's not a story. That's 23.
Well, we better go soon so they can get back to their game.
Yeah. What do you think of this thing?
You tell me.
It's a lot like Hazmat 4,
Yeah.
which makes sense because they're both Pierce Lances and they're both 2006, so they're basically the same truck,
Yeah.
just different color schemes and a different grill on it.
She's pretty.
Yeah. And that's the oldest one.
Yeah, that one looks like it's got a few miles on her.
Still got some teeth though.
Henry,
Still got teeth.
do you know what that one has? Is such like a bigger platform on front.
Bumper?
Yeah.
It wasn't always a Hazmat. It's pretty in here.
Pretty sweet.
Half the stations maybe? Over? More than? So yeah, this is the captain's seat, so this is kind of the command center area, sort of.
You gotta bring me again. This is fun.
Yeah, dude. I mean, this is... dude, I'm so glad that you wanted to come with us. I mean, just think, like, imagine if you said, like, I'm okay, I'm not gonna come. Like...
I would have missed out.
All the stations, this is the first hazmat truck you've actually, except, well, 9, you said. Did you get into the
yeah,
reserve 9?
I got it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
But other than that, I've never gotten in a hazmat truck before.
Okay.
It's a good experience. So there's another hazmat 3, isn't it? Isn't there another one that looks like a
There's
like?
hazmat 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So that one, it looks like a Coke truck.
It is basically, that's exactly what we call it, the pop truck.
Yeah. There you go.
That's what we call it. It's more of a
Training.
equipment carrier, but we do put it in service whenever the other trucks are down.
Yeah.
Hazmat 4 is the primary reserve.
Yeah.
But if that's not available, we're probably going to be in hazmat.
Yeah. I've never seen that one before, but I've heard of some cases where it's filled in for hazmat or rescue 4.
It does. It fills in for rescue, and it also fills in for us as well.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it doesn't have much on it except just compartments to help carry stuff.
Yeah.
That's all it does, actually.
Yeah.
And us.
So what platoon are you guys today?
Today is C.
Alrighty.
C Platoon, the best platoon.
Yeah.
Of course, yes.
Always.
I'm sure you hear that on every shift.
Yeah, I do. I always do. Everybody's telling me to stay away from B platoon, or yeah.
That's what firemen do.
Yeah, the good old humor.
Yeah.
The humor is it's what keeps it running.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
There's some. It's special.
It's like having a little brother, little sister. You know.
It's a family. It's a true family.
Which would make C Platoon the big brother. A and B are the little sisters. That's just
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So you guys have any more questions? Or?
No, I think that's pretty much all the questions. What, you have any questions? Got any?
Yeah, maybe.